1 year. Looking like the black Jesus out here. What's happening? Feel me? I've been walking and walking and walking, just silently walking, enjoying my walking, as I know in some form of way, although it's not yet quite understood, right? But the work and the walk that you put in will eventually be beneficial to you. So I just kept on walking. Feel me? With no talk, nothing, just just walking in bliss, free, just straight walk. Like I know walking. It's more like I knew where the destination was at. You know what I mean? I knew I had time, so I just kept on walking. Right? Any form of care, taking my time, just walking. There was a lot of distractions along the way, but I just kept on walking. I didn't even care about the obstacles and the noise and people trying to harm me. And I'm talking about today. I just kept on walking like fuck it. I'm just in bliss. I didn't let nothing distract me. No doubts creeping in. I just focused on what I had in my possession, which was my phone, my music. I was just listening to my music and I was selecting it as I went along with each walk. Noise like that, I didn't let it disturb me. Nor did I give it my attention and look at it, which makes me more mad just looking at it. I just like, you know what? I'm gonna just keep on walking. Nor did I let anything else distract me or it was being said or what some no. I didn't allow it. You feel me? Of course I saw things and it wasn't all bad. You see things in your way coming here, then you like, you know, it's worth talking about, ideas, whatever. But I didn't take none of it. I didn't take the good or the bad. I just kept on walking. You feel me? And that's life itself, man. When you chasing stuff, you have a destination. Feel me? The best thing you could do is just stay on your course, stay on your purpose. There's gonna be a lot of distractions along the way. Some good, some bad. But never forget the reason why you was on that course anyway. You feel me? You just kept on walking. That's what I'm doing right now. And I was like, I can actually equivalent. It's equivalent to chasing your goals sometimes. Sometimes you're gonna have certain things that come along that way. Now, I mean, your purpose might not be as high as the opportunity that's presented to you. And sometimes you'll be tempted to take it, but you should always go for your calling, regardless if the offering is greater than what your calling is. Always go for the calling. You feel me? Don't let people trick you, man. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Don't let these niggas trick you. You know what I mean? They just want attention. It's funny how that works sometimes, man. Feel me? It's funny how that works when you don't give your attention to people, and it's like an endorsement for election. How so many people put their bid in so they can get your attention. It's crazy sometimes, yeah. Like niggas be just doing the worst things. Like there's all kinds of endorsement, all kinds of things being thrown at you just so they can be the one that be like, hi, I got his attention. It's me, I got it. Yeah. Word up. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, my clothes been acting up lately. Anyway, man. So I'm here working as usual, you know what I mean? Nigga, they try to frustrate your boy and everything else like that. But the question is, what else is new? You dig? Of course, I don't want it to be like that and everything else like that. But remember, you on a course, you know what I mean? I'm on a path walking towards a destination, right? I'm on a path walking towards a destination. And the tunnel that you're in right now, this is what it calls for. You feel me? So that's what I gotta deal with in the moment. I've been dealing with it for a while, but it is what it is. People always tell you like, yo, you gotta change your circle. You gotta change the people around you. People don't like you. You move to another state or you move to another place. And I'm like, then I look at my own situation. And I'm like, man, it doesn't even matter, bro. If I change my circle, if I move to another place, the Bible also said, wherever you go, there you are. So you can't even run from your problems. You know what I mean? And I knew that ages ago. Wherever you go, there you are. You're going to have niggas stalking you. People just, especially if you have something that they deem is worthy, they always going to be want to attach to you. And the reason why they always going to be want to attach to you is because of what they got from it. It's like a sugar to them. It's sweet. It is sweet. It's like, damn, I never had this kind of feeling before. It's like one of these girls in the relationship you with, and out of all the girls, she probably suck your dick the best. But yeah, she just, know what I mean? It's just like, just not compatible. But yet you can't let go of her because it's like, shit, I still want, it's like you obsessed with that feeling of, like she's sucking your soul out type of shit like that. You feel me? But at the same, I'm not talking about any girl pretending to me. It just, please. I hate when niggas try to connect the day, but he's probably talking about her. Don't gas these bitches up. Don't do it. Like, I don't understand that, but I'm not gonna deviate from that. Or we gonna come to that. We gonna come to that later, but it's like, you just don't want to let go of her because of what it's because of something that person did to you that you felt like nobody else did to you. You feel me? Which is understandable. You feel me? I mean, it do happen. So it's like, yeah. I mean, sometimes, some people just have the best of you on that day. Or a couple of months they had the best of you. But you cannot give in. Feel me? You gotta be better than that. You gotta put your selfishness aside. You feel me? They say change your circle and they be like change the people around you. I say even if the circle, how big is your circle? Your circle can be as small as a dot, or your circle can be as big as the world itself. You feel me? Circle can be in between those two, or even bigger than that. You know what I mean? I don't think you can ever change your circle, because even the dot is a circle. Feel me? You can't completely get rid of your circle. There's always going to be a circle. There's always like we live, even if it's a bowl, there's a circular, it's a circular cylinder on top of it. Like I said, even if it's a dot, you can still see a circle. Even if it's flat, it's a circle. You feel me? So certain things that are placed in your, what I'm trying to say, certain things that are placed in your life are meant to be there, regardless of how big or small it is. Even if it's detrimental to your health, it's meant to be there. What you need to do is not change your circle, but change the people that you allow into your system. You feel me? You can change that. Like you can change the people. Your circle is always gonna be there. You feel me? But you gotta change. When I say circle, I'm talking about. Let's just say you got family members, you got friends that you went to high school with, you have your co-workers, you have your neighbors. I'm talking about the general thing that everybody else have in their life. If you don't have no family members, I'm pretty sure you have somebody who is your caretaker, someone that you can consider as a family member. I'm pretty sure if you don't have no friends, you probably have somebody that you kind of like talk to, like associate or co-worker or a consultant and everything else like that. You always gonna have someone in that circle. You feel me? The only thing you can do is replace in and out people out of that position, but that position is already stable within that circle itself. So you cannot get rid of the circle itself. The circle is permanently there. You feel me? I can't get away. If the whole earth, if the people of earth was getting on my nerves, I can't get away from earth. What am I gonna do? Go to Mars? Maybe, yeah, you probably can go to Mars, but shit, like, it's not like it's another earth on Mars yet. Until that happens, until that happens, look, man, we just gotta deal with what we have right now. You just gotta deal with the good and the bad of everything else. But allowing it into your system. You see, like I was saying from earlier, I was walking and I seen all the good and the bad stuff, more bad than good. But this was part of my circle. You feel me? Because I'm observing it as I'm walking. I'm smelling it. I'm seeing it. I feel it. You feel the attention. Then it's like, it's part of my circle. But I did not allow it into my system. I didn't make it become part of my peace. I didn't make it become part of my journey. You feel me? I just kept on walking. I'm like, fuck that. Y'all niggas, y'all niggas ain't gonna fuck with me today. Cause the only way you can fuck with me if I allow you to fuck with me. You feel me? If I allow that kind of debris into my space, you feel me? We gonna win this, wipe it out. We gonna wipe it down. So you can't be here. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, I know you part of the circle and everything else like that. But right now, I just need some purify. Let's purify this, but let's air freshen this shit up, bro. Matter of fact, I don't even have to air freshen and blow this shit up. I got plants and trees that do it naturally, purify it naturally. You feel me? If you can understand what I'm saying, I hope you understand. If you don't understand it, it's okay. That's my job to break it down even more simpler. What I'm trying to say, like I was saying from the beginning, is like you could be walking your path and everything else, and people always trying to say, yo, change your circle, remove people from your life, and cancel culture and this, that, and third. You cancel one person out and replace them with another person. You feel me? That position is permanent. You feel me? You can, bro, you can change the titles to CEO to CFO and break all these shit down, or we can change the title to, we can change those titles from besties to babes, but it's the position remains the same. You can change the person. What I'm trying to say, the position remains the same. Your circle is always going to be a circle. The things that you encounter is going to be a circle. They're part of what we are. It's part of the world. It's part of the things that we have to face in life itself. But you should never allow that into your system if it's not good for you. You feel me? Learn what you can learn. That's it. You take what you can take and just leave the rest. Feel me? Like Nature Boy used to say. You feel me? Just take what you can take and leave the rest. But never. I hear a lot of people saying, and I'm like, you know what? From my experience, you feel me? It doesn't matter how many times you change your circle. It really, really does not matter, bro. It really don't. Like, cause I done seen people come in my life that was just intentionally placed there just to befriend me. So here I am, moving from a devil. You feel me? Then coming to a newer devil who's much more dangerous than the other devil. You feel me? Like you just gotta be careful with the whole idea of changing things, because they always say you better then how does it go? It's better to be with the devil that you know than the devil that you don't know. You feel me? And there's a lot of truth to that saying, because I mean, who would have thought that somebody who would have thought? I like that one. I like when I say that. But who would have thought that, you feel me, that people will actually be so conniving that they'll plot a plan to place somebody around you who is just dead. Like the person was so nice to me. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And this was my first year. This was like 6 years ago. You feel me? This was like 6 years ago, bro. These people are dangerous. You feel me? Now I know you want to not change your circle this and change your circle that. Look, man, you change one friend with another friend, or you it's like nah. Don't allow that. Don't allow people like that into your system. And I know from experience that this person was nice. They buy you stuff and everything else, encouraging you and pushing you, just so you can feel comfortable enough to put your trust in them. And once they see that, they want to betray that trust. Like they're just dead. Like it's crazy. It's like, bruh, I don't even have the energy to think of something like that. Let alone act upon it. Like I can't, yo. You feel me? So when I hear people say, I just had to. I didn't even honestly. When I woke up this morning, I had no topic. I'm like, I'm just gonna speak on whatever comes to mind. And this happened, and I didn't even look out there for any inspiration or anything else like that. And I would just turn on the phone, and I'm like, let me just talk. And as I was speaking, it just came to mind. I'm like, let me just elaborate on it. I wanted just a little bit. You feel me? I'm just saying, do not change your circle. Don't, how I'm put it, don't allow people into your system. Like, you know what I mean? Your system. Let's look at the definition now. I'm going to break it down. Feel me? We're going to break it down into the system, the whole, you have your own system. You have your own program that you're running. You are the leader of your world. You are the God of your world. You feel me? Of course, you are the children of God. We are all children of God. We are all children of God, but God has given you a piece of his company. You see, you are part of God's DNA. So God, I'm speaking in business terms, but I'm using spiritual. Feel me? So bear with me. You know what I mean? So God has given you a piece of his company, and it's your responsibility to run that company to run that company to its parents' company. Because oh, no, the devil working overtime. Shit must be some divine devil. Yeah, that's retarded, bro. Damn, how am I supposed to find this shit? I just dropped my shit. Yeah, this is ridiculous, man. This gotta be the devil. Has to be this motherfucker. Damn, man. I don't feel good right now. I need my shit. I'm gonna be out here all day looking for this shit. Swear the devil ain't want that. Bro, that shit just dropped out of nowhere. What's 3 minutes past for no good. Get at me, bad girl. Ooh, work it, baby. Over. Right back at it. Shit, crazy, my nigga. Like I was saying, man, we don't lose focus. We stay on focus. Our mind is different. Anyway, God has given you a piece of His company, which is your DNA. You see, our DNA, if you look at it, it's like a puzzle that can be attached. It seems like it can be attached to something else. Of course, it's a blueprint, but that blueprint can be added onto another blueprint. So we are definitely all connected. When you look at the DNA, it's a what is it? Act as a whatever as well, it's shaped like an X, whatever. I forgot the proper term for me. I don't want to fuck it up. So it seems like we are a piece. We not. It doesn't seem like it. I know that we're a piece of God, and that piece of the God that has already been placed in us is part of a God system that we are responsible. Each individual person is responsible for it. You feel me? I don't want to dive too much into it because it takes away from what I'm trying to say. You feel me? Because that's too much information to break down. Then it just fucks me up. I ain't gonna lie. Because when the information start coming at you like that, it's like a wave of wind with a bunch of particles. That's just like it's too much. I mean, just when I say particles, the particles are like information. It's like I'm trying to elaborate on all each information. It's too much. But look, man, God has already trusted you with His company, a piece of His company, and and every company sometimes will have a mother company, or that company itself will be the mother company. And under the umbrella of the mother company, there are different branches within that company itself. So we are the branches within God itself. So we are supposed to be running each system, which is us, as our mother. Our mother company has already set a bar. He already set the level to what we want to be. You feel me? Do you understand? I'm making it as simple as possible. Talking in business sense. You feel me? But he's already set that bar already. And we already know what we ought to be and everything else like that. We already know what we need to be. We already got the inventory, you feel me? The revenue and everything else like that, the blessings and everything else that you need to reach this full potential. We already got that. So you have to be careful of who you let into your system, into your company and everything else like that. You always gonna have businesses on the outside, which is the circle itself. You always gonna have you always gonna have that. But it's very important that you keep your commandments, you keep your policy, you keep your promises. You feel me? Simple shit. Feel me? It's very, very important. You feel me? So I don't want to hear no more people talking about change your circle because that shit has never worked. You can't change your mother. Feel me? You can't you can't change your father. These are the people that are. I heard New Breed talking yesterday, and he was telling the truth. It's like, yo, you can't change. You cannot change your mother or father. You gotta honor your mother, thy father. You feel me? You gotta honor. If you don't see, he said, you don't talk about people. He says, even though you're going, even if you're going through something, you do not. That's what this is what New Breed was saying. New Breed is a YouTube subscriber that I must. It's a YouTube. Um, I call him a teacher because I learned from him. But I subscribe to him on YouTube. His name is New Breed. You can actually check him out if you want to. So what I'm trying to say is that look, man, what he said first. Let me get those words out. He said that yo, you gotta honor your mother and father. It doesn't matter if you're going through problems on the streets or whatever. Da da da. You do not spill the business out to the street. You feel me? You still keep that honor. You feel me? Even if they do it, you don't do it. You feel me? But like I said, you can't get rid of your mother or father. You can't get rid of your brothers and sisters. And these people are forever will be attached to you. Even though when Jesus said that, who's my brother, who's my mother and father? For the people that I'm around, these are my family and everything else. But Jesus still knew that Mary was the woman that birthed him into this world. That's something that he couldn't get away from. But he was also saying that, look, man, the people that you consistently the people that you consistently work with, and the people that you not work with, the people that has a familiar mindset. Feel me? People who are on the same level as you, the people who, like you know how they say great minds think alike. If you find yourself connecting very well with other people, then understand that that's your family. You feel me? If not the one that always agree with you and everything on some sucker shit. I'm just talking about those who have the same mindset as you. That's what they call it, familiar family. Ones who's familiar to you, that's your family. Doesn't necessarily have to be based on DNA and everything else like that, but the ones that's familiar with you. You feel me? So that's what Christ was saying during that time. Like, yo, these are my family. I'm with my disciples. I'm teaching. These are my brothers and sisters. These are my mothers. And you know what I mean? It was kind of cruel, but it's like, he's already laying down the law as he goes along. But the person who brought you into this world, even at the end, Mary was still there. You feel me? See, you understand? So it's like, although we know that, we also know that you always have a relationship with the one that brought you into this world. You always you like, so you can't get rid of those. That's basically what I'm saying. So changing your circle, you can't change certain people that came in your life in the beginning. You don't necessarily have to, be around them and let them abuse you and everything else like that and take advantage, of your business opportunities and everything else. Like, Master P, sometimes like Master P had to cut off some of his family members. Feel me? Shout out to Master P, but sometimes I can't get rid of you because we attached forever. You there for a reason. You there for a reason. You feel me? There's a reason why me and you share the same bloodline, but at the same time, and I'm not talking about me. I'm just speaking in general. Please don't go calling somebody and tell that person some gay shit. Y'all niggas love to turn family against family. That's what they love to do. Divide you. That's what I'm trying to give y'all a little inspiration today. Look, you cannot change the ones in your circle. The best thing that you can do, like New Bree said, is put certain people in timeout. Let people like especially those people that's in your circle that cannot be replaced. Put those people on timeout. Let them sit down there and think about what they did. You feel me? That's very important. Just let them sit down there and think about what they did. You feel me? What you need to do is change your system. Don't not even change your system. Well, of course, your system gotta be strong. Make sure that your system is following and it's based on the foundation of God, or God gospel, God's word. Make sure there's God in that foundation. So definitely has a strong foundation. It cannot be broken. Once you have God in your system as the foundation, then you know that there's nothing that can come in and infiltrate that. You feel me? You know that your words are based on something that is very solid and hold. You feel me? So your system is more important than anything else that you can even imagine. So your circle cannot be changed. Remember that. You feel me? So people always say, change your circle, cancel this, cancel. You can't really know. There's no canceling. I can't cancel the earth. Feel me? Just because I can't get along with humans, I'm about to cancel this whole circle. No, you can't get away from like you can't. Like, you just can't. Even Christ had to, deal with the Romans and deal with those constantly people that's hating on him and everything else like that. You can't. You just can't. The best thing you could do is just find time to be alone. You got to put your own self on timeout sometimes. It's better to put yourself on timeout and put somebody else on timeout. I remove myself from. I'm not separating myself. I'm removing myself so I can put myself on timeout so I can have a better understanding of what's going on. You understand? So what is it? I'm gonna call this video Jeff. No, I'm gonna think of something. You know, what I mean? The business side's gotta kick in. I could call it systematic cycle of. It could be no. I could call it a daily cycle count. Word up. I think I could call it that. It's a daily cycle. So every day, make sure that you look into your system look into who you. Oh, I didn't even check the. Hold on. I'm gonna give you the quick definition. Then I'm in here and go to work. I was about to. What the fuck? Let me see. These niggas always trying to give me a headache. You gotta wait, bro. Yeah, I know. Ooh, work it, baby. A set of things working together as part of a mechanic or an interconnecting network. You feel me? It's a set of things working together as a mechanic. So your circle is part of like your system too. So you have to, I guess, if it's a set of things, because your circle is your system. It has to be part of your system. So I got to find a better way. A set of principles according to which something is done, an organized framework or method. I think that's more of the thing. A set of principles. Yes, that's more like it. I like that definition a little better. So you just, you know what I mean? Your set of principles, the things that you stand for. Like I said, your system has to be based on the foundation has to be based in God. You feel me? It has to be based in God. It just cannot be. It has to be strong enough to hold on its own. You feel me? So it has to be based in God. So I know I said that like three times because it's like I can't define it in any other way. I can't say it has to be based in truth. It has to be. It has to be based in truth. If you don't believe in God, because I was thinking of those who don't believe in God, and it's like sometimes I can't fuck with y'all niggas because y'all make it so difficult. It's like how can you not believe in God? But we're not even gonna go into that. But damn, how can you not? But it has to be based in truth. It has to be based on honesty. It has to be based on integrity. You feel me? We have to have a solid foundation based on something for it to be able to work. If it's not based on nothing, then it will fall for anything. You feel me? That's what God make it the way God make it what it do. You feel me? It do what it do, baby. All right, there's another one. Simply put, a system is an organized collection of parts or subsystems that are highly integrated to accomplish an overall goal. The system has various inputs go through certain process to produce certain outlets, which together accomplish the overall desired goal for the system. I like the other one. A set of principles proceed according to which something is done, an organized framework or method. That's what I like. Feel me? That's what that's what I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna call this many things. There's a lot of things I can call this. Really good because there's so many. Because system is like you can have a school system. You can have and well that's a school system. I was going to say education. Well, that's a school system. You can have a country that's a systematic. That's a system too. You can have a job that's based on some form of system too. You can have so many systems. So that's why the definition may vary. You feel me? A railroad system. You feel me? It's so many things that you can have, like transportation. Transportation has a system too. There's so many things. So I'm looking for the overall definition of it, and I feel like the set of principles defines it all because all those systems have a set of principles and processes that they gotta follow for an organized framework. So I feel like that's even more important than anything else. You feel me? So I feel like that's the best definition of it. Yeah. Let's see something. Come on, man. Come on, baby. And I was talking about umbrella too. This is an umbrella term for an individual who performs system analysis and consoling in the computer. Nah, that's computer. But like I was saying, I already spoke about the umbrella thing and everything else. But a system is a system. You feel me? So do not allow people into your system because that's the most important part about it all. The circle you cannot change. You Feel me? Those are things that are meant to be there. Now you was born to, you came into this world, into that person for a reason. You met these people along your path for a reason. You chose to entertain. Get out of here! This is crazy. You chose to entertain these people for a reason. Know what I mean? Like you met the girl that you met. Like these things were lessons that you were supposed to learn for a reason. And when you move on to another level, you can't change these things. Just put, like I said, a position is already set. You feel me? People come in and out of that position, so that can never be changed. You feel me? And it's like the system part is not, the system is what is running. So be careful who you allow into your system. Once you've learned that mistake, you shouldn't repeat it again. You feel me? That's why they always say learn from your mistake, because you have a system that is already running already. Feel me? So I'm gonna call this. There's a lot of things I could call it. I don't know what to call it. The name is there. It has to come naturally. I can't force it. It has to be a system and a circle or something that is occurring or rerunning or something that is going in a motion. Feel me? I got it. I got it in my head. I just don't know the proper term for it. But it's there though. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Though. You already know this was. I only did 36. I thought I was gonna do shorter than that, but it's cool. I go to work, come out. I probably see you at my break time. Quick message. You feel me?